Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Detroit Metro Plug podcast, where connections matter. I am Charles McKay, your host of the Detroit Metro Plug podcast, bringing you interviews of difference makers in the area of entrepreneurship and community involvement. Happy Sunday to everyone. We're coming to you live on our Facebook page, our networking page, Detroit Metro Plug, the marketplace, our Facebook page, and YouTube. Special live, we have an upcoming event. Well, I don't have an upcoming event. I'm highlighting a supporter of the Detroit Metro Plug podcast. She's been on one of our episodes, and her team, they have an event coming up this Saturday. No, Sunday, November the 20th. Sunday, November the 20th. Um, and so she's going to talk a little bit about that. So, for those who are watching tonight, please like and share. Those who are watching us live on YouTube, please like and share. We definitely would like your comments. If you're watching on our Facebook business page or our Facebook networking group, please like and share. We want to highlight one of our members um, and a supporter of this podcast. They have an event coming up Sunday, November 20th. It is the fall fashion show, Thankful and Thick. So, uh, without further ado, let us welcome Chandra Jack to the podcast. She's going to talk a little bit about that.
All right. Thank you so much, Charles, for having me on here. Yes, we are so excited to be hosting our very first Thankful and Thick fashion show. And it's going to be located in the city of Flint, Michigan. It's going to be held at the Flint Farmers Market. And the time starts at 3 o'clock. It's going to be from 3 to 6. And we are not only going to have beautiful plus size women of color gracing the runway, we're also going to have some live talent presented there. We have spoken word, we have a special guest performer who's going to be there. And we also have a local, very well known DJ by the name of DJ Art with Timeless Entertainment who's going to be there as well. And, I like to call these beautiful plus size women, they are the true MVPs. We really thought about our company. How could we serve the community in which we live and work? And this fashion show was the idea that came to mind. And so it only really took us about 2 months to not only have the idea to brainstorm, as well as get local sponsors to help join us in really giving back to community. So we are so happy about that.
All right. So this is sponsored by your company, the Self Care Company.
Yes.
And what was the whole? How did this all get started? What's the brainchild behind this whole event?
Okay, so the brainchild is the self care company. What we like to focus on is really empowering women, and not just women, but also men, to really walk in their unique calling with confidence and self esteem. And it's not that these individuals lack self esteem. It's just that sometimes, when people don't really feel fully seen, sometimes they don't really feel like they matter. So I would say the brainchild was to
Mhm.
really, tell them that they not only were but are enough, and to allow a platform for them to be fully seen and celebrated as the true champions that they are.
Okay, great. Uh, so I like what you said. You talked about a group of people who may feel like they're not fully seen. Is there any particular reason? Is it? What do you mean by that? Fully seen?
Well, there's in our fashion show, we have about 16 to 17 models, and a lot of these models, they are healthcare professionals. A lot of them work in behavioral health. A lot of them are social workers. A lot of them are HR professionals. And a few of them are entrepreneurs. So sometimes when you're doing like important work, you
Hmm.
don't always feel like what you're really doing is really making a difference. And so this is a way for us to say, hey, we see you. We know what goes on behind the scenes when you're working with people who are, um, dealing with those who are mentally ill, or those who are working with children, or just really serving our community. So this is a way to say, hey, I see you.
Okay.
And so not only do I see you, we want others to see you as well.
So you're saying that most of the models they work in the healthcare industry, whether they're a nurse or LPNs or they have some facet. So it's not related to their body type. Is that fair to say?
Well, it's both.
Okay.
And so it's they're plus size women. And
Okay.
so it is related not only to their body type, but also, their self esteem. And they're not just health professionals. A lot of these women work in the school system,
Okay. Okay.
And so when I say to be fully seen, a couple of the ladies I've interviewed, and they say, hey, we've often been told you're beautiful for a big girl. It's
Oh, okay.
always that in, back end comment that really kind of negates, the first thing that was said to them.
Okay, okay. All right, so you're celebrating women in their uniqueness, being a plus size woman, and also what they do in terms of service in our community on the front lines as what we call essential workers, whether it's teachers, healthcare
Yes.
workers, things of that nature. And you're celebrating their differences and highlighting what they do,
Yes.
and celebrating them. Sometimes they're overlooked for whatever reason. Maybe it's body type or unappreciated for the service they are providing in our healthcare system and helping children. So that's awesome. Um,
Yes.
so I have a few slides pertaining to your event. So tell us a little bit more. What can people expect? So it's this Sunday at the Flint Farmers Market. Now I've been to Flint a few times. I know a few people from there. Um, Tell us about the Flint Farmer Market. Is it going to be outside, indoors, or because I've never been there?
Okay, so the Flint Farmers Market is really a great venue, mainly because that's kind of like the hub. It's centrally located in the downtown Flint area. And so it's a place like, our company is a self care company. We talk a lot about, health and wellness, mindfully eating. So it's a place where people come and get, items that are, locally grown, or, people who have their entrepreneurial business inside the farmers market. So it's there to support them as well. And so it's a gathering place. It's a place where people come and gather, but
Okay.
like I said, it's centrally located in the downtown Flint area,
So,
the
is
heart
it
of
in a
Flint.
shed or um, is
It's
it outdoor?
indoors.
It's indoors. Okay. I wasn't,
It's
I'm
indoors.
used to, I'm from Detroit, so I've been to events at the Eastern Market, and the summer market is
Yeah.
outdoors, and then they have the shed, of course. Okay, so it's going to be there this Sunday, and the doors open at 2:30.
Yes.
Okay, and what can people expect as part of the entertainment there?
Okay, well, we do have some VIP offerings. So the VIP, they're going to be treated just with the, utmost, not only respect, but giving great service. So they're going to have specialized seating. They're also going to have a gift there. We also are going to be giving away some wonderful items, some pound cake, some gifts, some personal yoga instruction. And so it's going to be fun. They're going to be able to expect to not only, sit and relax, but they're also going to enjoy some laughter. They're going to hear some spoken word, so they are really going to be entertained.
Okay.
And so they're going to come, just with, I hope they come with great expectation to receive something great.
Okay. All right. So the tickets are it's $25 general admission and $40 VIP.
Yes.
Okay. And what's the best method people can get tickets?
The best method I would say is Eventbrite. And if they're not technically savvy, we will be selling tickets at the door.
Okay.
So, if they don't get them online, tickets will be sold at the door. They will be given a raffle ticket at that moment in time. They're going to not only have something to drink, but we are going to offer them hors d'oeuvres as well. So they're
Mhm.
going to be treated well when they come.
Now, on Eventbrite, do they search under the what name is it under the event in
It's
Eventbrite?
under the Thankful and Thick fashion show.
So the thing they just type in Thankful and Thick Fashion Show or Thankful and
Yes.
Thick Fall Fashion Show or something else.
Well, it's going to be Thankful and Thick fashion show. And I know on Eventbrite, they could select a date that they're looking for,
Okay.
and it will pop up and it will show you what's offered at that on
Okay.
that date in the city of Flint.
All right. So those who are watching live and who watch the replay, it's this Sunday, and you can purchase your tickets in advance on Eventbrite, and you're going to simply type in Thankful and Thick Fashion Show with the date of November 20th, and it should pop up, and you can register for your tickets. Now, I noticed you have phone numbers that was available
Yes.
on your flyer.
Yes.
Is that they can call you direct? What's the phone numbers for? They can order tickets directly, or
Yeah, they can order tickets directly. Those numbers are there available for them. As a matter of fact, today I had a woman call me this morning. She wanted to purchase three VIP tickets. And so I was able to take care of that for her just by a
Mhm.
phone call.
Okay, so you have the 810-223-7647, or they can call 810-410-5504.
Yes.
Now, do you have can people is there a Facebook page or something on social media where people can find out more information?
Yes, we are on Facebook under the Self Care Company. You will see us there, and they will also see the flyer posted on our page. And we do have a website right now that's under construction that will be launched very soon. But everything, if they want to know more about who we are, they could just go directly to our Facebook page.
Okay, great. Now the seats are limited. Is it a capacity thing or
Well, we can hold up to 150 people in the
right?
main atrium of the
Okay.
farmers market. So, yeah.
Yeah. So how has the community been receptive of this event that you guys have started?
Well, they are really excited about it. From what I've gathered, based on my research and talking with people who are from Flint, born and raised, this is the first time that they've had a fashion show specifically for thick and plus size women.
Okay, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, so that's great. How you guys been getting the word out in your local area?
A lot of the word has been word of mouth. It's been through our Facebook pages, not only the company, but our own individual page as well. And I've done the old school method. Instead of being a door to door salesperson, I've just walked up to people, talked to them about what was happening positive and exciting in Flint,
Mhm.
and handed them a flyer. I've been posting flyers locally here in the Flint area.
Okay.
And a lot of the local businesses are very receptive of that as well.
Okay. And I saw that you have a few sponsors or collaborators. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Oh, yes. We have been so very fortunate to have about 14 sponsors who believed in our vision, who felt like what we were doing for the community, um, it was aligned with their values. And so they were ready to donate, some sponsorships for us to allow us to have not only the venue space, but to be able to provide the food for our models, and we are so very grateful. And when you just share openly what you're doing, people do want to become involved, and that's what I've seen just in this short period of time. Like I said, it's only been, in the works for about 2 months, and I'm so proud to see where we are now.
Wow, that's awesome. So
Hmm.
hopefully, this will be an annual event. But right now, people can get started by going to Eventbrite, typing in Thankful and Thick Fashion Show for November the 20th, this Sunday, and doors open at 2:30. So $25 general admission. You can pay at the door, and $40 for VIP. Is there a deadline for the VIP tickets, or do they need to
Absolutely
order?
not. We've had about 20 VIP tickets set aside. So
Okay.
right now we still have a few more left. And
Okay.
so if people, still want to become VIP, that's fine. We will be able to accommodate all who come. No one will be turned away.
Awesome. 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 So you're doing great work. So appreciate you doing anything you would like to share with our audience, what you're doing outside of the fashion show, uh, with the self care company. I know I had you on the podcast, but maybe some new things you
Mhm.
want to announce today.
Absolutely, Charles. Since the last time we spoke, it's just so amazing to see how a vision can evolve. And right now, we are so excited because we have two projects that really, we wanted to launch before the year was out. But when this fashion show opportunity came up, we felt that the fashion show was, very important, especially because it's around the time of Thanksgiving. And
Okay.
so we have some exciting new projects coming out by the first of the year. So I would just say to stay tuned uh, to what we have. I'm so excited for it.
Awesome. 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 Well, folks, if you're interested in attending, there's still time to get tickets through the Eventbrite. If you have to show up at the door, have your $25 cash ready, or a card, or whatever the payment method is, and they still have set asides for the VIP tickets. So I appreciate what you're doing with the self care company, Chandra,
Yeah.
and continue the great work.
Yes. And can I just share this one last thing?
Yes, yes, sure.
Okay. Based on the research that we've done, we just wanted to just encourage people to know that self care is just something that's really simple that they can do. And it's really just about taking care of themselves to ensure that they are healthy and well and productive. And that self care is really about seeking out opportunities in which you can serve and support others, especially those in your community. And that's why we are here, because self care matters and it is for everyone. And I want everyone to know that they are the true MVP, true MVP of their life, the most valuable person. So thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, that wraps up our live podcast tonight. I want to thank you again for those who are watching this program. Thank you for all the support. We bring difference makers in the area of entrepreneurship and community involvement pretty much every week. We got some exciting interviews tomorrow. I'm going to have Miss Andrea Thompson will be on. We tried to air that last week, but there was some technical difficulties, so we rescheduled the interview. So we're going to come to you live tomorrow at 8 o'clock. If you're a business and you're looking to learn how your new business, how do you develop business credit from 0 to 50,000 that help you buy product, invest, or whatever you need to do to launch your business. So that would be tomorrow. But thanks again. If you find value in what we're doing, I definitely encourage you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow our Facebook page at Detroit Metro Plug Podcast. Well, thanks again, everybody. Have a good night. We are into November, the season of gratitude and thankful. Think about some things that you're thankful during this time, and also think about how you can be a blessing to others. Connections matter. Have a good night.